Hey guys, how are we doing? So it's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another YouTube video. I just want to start off by saying, I know I didn't post a YouTube video yesterday, but I actually had an hour and a half long recorded interview or meeting or whatever you want to call it, discussion with Jordan Harry, who's associated with the Bearable Bull. I will be getting the Bearable Bull on my channel within the next few weeks, hopefully. And we spoke about that yesterday. But Jordan Harry, what a guy. I just want to say shout out to him. Absolute pleasure to talk to him. I can't wait to upload this video for you guys to watch. I know it's long, but I honestly think, and I hope that every single interview that you see me make, you find some value. And I know that some people have really followed this channel from the start, and I know that I'll have provided value to a lot of people in this space. And I just want you guys to know that this one is no different. Like, what a guy. What an absolute guy. It was a pleasure to speak to him yesterday. But without further ado, let me get into this video. So we've still got Bitcoin in this broadening descending wedge, which I was talking about as a reversal pattern. We're still stuck inside it. Yesterday we did wick above. We do need that daily close above there and also really above the 50-day if we want to be really looking on to move out this zone. But guys, it is just a matter of time. Like, we've got no space left. By December the 6th, it has to have moved. Otherwise, we break this descending trend line and we probably come in for a bigger correction. You could be looking at a decent correction down, like to somewhere around that sort of level, but I honestly can't see that happening. Maybe we correct and bounce off the 200 like we did here, find support on that. But I honestly do think, guys, we're getting trapped in here. We'll hopefully see some volume come through. The RSI is nice and low. We've got loads of space. I think we'll push off after we break out of this wedge. As I said, sorry, excuse me, this is a descending broadening wedge, or a broadening descending wedge. It's a reversal pattern. When we break out, we will come up to at least where we started the wedge. So if anyone's looking to place a swing trade, obviously not financial advice, you could be looking at that sort of move there, which is, let's have a look percentage wise. If we made that breakout today, I don't know if we will, but it'd be a nice 6.4% swing trade to the upside. And again, like, if you do lose this, I'll be looking at a short towards the 200. If we lose this moving average here, so if we lose that there, it'd be a nice 9% short down towards the 200. So they're the two options that you've got at the minute. I just want to announce that we are going to be switching up our TA. I have a paid TA Telegram chat. I'm going to be switching it up a little bit. We're going to be coming at you with some trade ideas and also long-term hold ideas and projects that we are excited about going forwards. I do try and give you as much information as I can, but I'm working with some of the people now, and we're going to be providing you those ideas in the paid TA chat. Link in the description of this video for the Patreon if you want to have a look at that. I don't know if I need to shuffle around the prices, but we'll get onto that another day. So I think this could be the last month that it's at $10, and I think we'll provide more value than that, as we're going to provide, as I said, maybe some write-ups for cryptos as well within that chat. But yeah, go and check that out if you are interested. If not, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button and drop me a comment, because it really helps the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. But yeah, let's get into a bit more TA. So we've got Bitcoin. There's not loads to say TA-wise, because as I've been saying, we are waiting for this breakout. We've had this double bottom formation here, nice support level there for Bitcoin. Push back up, reclaim the 50-day moving average, and we're now stuck between, on the 4-hour, the 50-day, and the top of this broadening descending wedge. Once we get that breakout, we're looking again to beat this 200-day, and we should come back up to where this wedge was formed. Not very accurate on the 4-hourly. Bang, there we go. So we're looking at a breakup towards 61,700, and then as I've got this this transparent trend line, that's a weak trend line for me, or a weak resistance level, we could actually bounce between these two before we make our next leg up. That would be something that I could see. However, I am still kind of waiting for some big news to come out. I do think we'll see something come in soon. I've got a few things to talk about following this technical analysis. And we're going to get into Ethereum now. So Ethereum is flirting with its all-time high again. This is insane. Like, didn't it feel like we've just been down in the dumps and like low for a while? But Ethereum's been slowly creeping out of this zone for a little while now. And we are up to, well, we're currently at 4,712, and we've been all the way up to $4,788, with the all-time high actually at 4,869. So we're very close to that. If you watch Blockchain Backers videos, he thinks, and I can completely see why, that we are in a stage where the altcoins could completely take off. If you don't watch his videos, go and check him out. He's a very decent TA. He does like focus on XRP a lot, so if you like XRP, he's a good guy to go and watch. But basically, we're in this period of the bull run where historically XRP and other altcoins have started to make their move at this point. So with that being said, we're going to have a look at XRP. This is the 4-hourly chart. Again, we've had a nice, I've gone the hourly because I think it shows it more nicely. This nice double bottom formation there, bang, bang. 2 long wicks showing that it's finding liquidity and that the buyers have really stepped in at this point. And we've pushed up and we've regained both the moving averages now on the hourly, and we are just sitting on top of them as support, which is really what you want to see. Accumulate above them for your next leg up. Hopefully when this 50 comes up and we get this bullish cross, at the same time we should be able to look for another leg up there. Obviously if we lose that, we are looking down to this recent swing high, which would be at 96 cents. But I personally do think we are ready to break this downtrend we've been in for a few days and start to push up towards the top of the range again. Up towards that 130 sort of level is where I am looking at. If we look on the 4-hourly, it's going to tell us the same sort of thing, guys. We just want to be... We're just waiting for this breakout. Is there going to be some news? What is going to happen? Is Bitcoin going to start breaking out of all-time highs? Are we going to see some more certainty in the market? We've got obviously things happening with the C19, really disrupting the markets in general. Normally, crypto does correlate with the general stocks and shares market, traditional stocks and shares. Sorry, just having a sip of my coffee there, guys. It does correlate with that, so we'll have to see. Hopefully we get a few days of some positive news and we can really start to see us rip out of this zone, which is what I do think will happen. Unfortunately, Plan B was wrong with this Bitcoin floor model, which predicted $70,000 Bitcoin by the end of November. Obviously, it didn't happen. Guys, he's been right 4 months on the trot with his model, and he said that stock to flow is still in play, and that's looking at $100,000 by the end of December. I can personally see that, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. But yeah, I think we are ready, and we have been ready for this absolute takeoff, which I think is coming. I just think there's got to be a catalyst to open the floodgates for this next real big leg up. Looking at previous market cycles, we are ready for a push-up. Looking at on-chain analysis, we're ready for a push-up. It's just what is going to ignite that excitement in the market to see us push on this next zone. So obviously we've got Red Fox. This is my swing trade. It's just accumulating really, guys. It's creating like a bull flag sort of pattern. So we've had this leg up here. I actually bought in on this blue line here, so I think I'm about even. I think I bought in 27.9 cents. I put it in my TA chat. We're creating a bull flag pattern here, and we can go from there if you want, down from here from the wick. We're stuck inside this at the minute, and then if you have a breakout of this, you are looking to break out, bang up towards 43 cents there. So that's what we could be looking at for a potential breakout target for Red Fox once it sorts itself out. One thing I am a little bit not concerned about, but I am watching with these metaverse tokens is they're all in the same sort of pattern at the minute. So we're respecting the moving averages, we've pushed up, we're now sitting on top of them, ready for that next leg up, but not many of them are really popping off anymore. If you look at all of them, they're all kind of respecting the same pattern. Look, just sitting on the 50-day, if we come down to some other metaverse tokens, go for Wilder World, for example, just lost the 50-day, Mana just losing the 50-day, and Sand just sitting on the 50-day. You see how similar they all look at the minute, so I'm definitely keeping my eye on them. If we do start to lose this 50-day, I may pull out of my trade. I may pull out of my trade because I could see us coming down to the 200, and I don't really want to lose that sort of swing. But again, we could catch as a support and this level here, previous swing high on the 22 cents. It's a decision that I'll make if and when we get to it, and I'll keep you guys informed of that, mainly on Twitter, because that's where I'm most active for just firing out quick bits of information. So Algorand is something I want to talk about a little bit. Algorand's looking like it could be ready for a pop upwards. We've got some news. I'm going to talk about it in a second. It is a bit overbought on the RSI, but we're still waiting for the moving averages to cross and become bullish. We've had a bit more trading volume, but it is a descending trading volume. So we may fluctuate at this level because this indicates a bit of a correction for me. So it could come down, retest some moving averages, and then start to move off. So if you were looking to place a trade on Algorand, I'd be waiting until like 182 to get in on a buy. You may miss a pump because of the news, but the technical indicators are saying that just wait a second, basically. And then we'll get into that news now. We'll start with Algorand then. So Borderless Capital launches 500 million Algorand focused fund. Product will participate in DeFi, liquidity mining, yield farming, lending, borrowing, and trading. But they aren't the only people who have been investing into Algorand. I think there's been 100 million, a 200 million. Oh, there's a 200 million there. 200 million, 100 million, and now 500 million investment into Algorand recently. So it's definitely something to keep your eye on, guys. They're also working with. Let's just read what they said here. I know that they're working with a lot of central banks to help them create their CBDCs, and some are looking to create their CBDCs on Algorand. The Layer 1 protocol is the best blockchain technology and software available in the market, Borderless Capital's founding manager partner says. The Miami-based venture capital firm's first Algorand-focused fund initially raised 200 million and invested in more than 100 companies. One thing to remember with Algorand is you actually do earn passive income with it. So you can hold Algorand even in your ledger and you earn 4% APY, which is an absolute joy. It's an absolute joy to hold Algorand. I currently don't have any. I sold out of my Algorand on a pump at 150. I know that a lot of my trading you can see is reckless, but I am really trying to flip my small bag into a big bag. I flipped low 5 figures into low 6 figures currently, and I'm waiting for this XRP pump to then re-diversify. So I'm playing a dangerous game, guys and girls, but it's the game that I'm willing to play with my savings. So let's have a look what else is going on. So let's have a look at this. Jerome Powell yesterday. We can retire the term transitory inflation. The Federal Reserve is considering whether to wrap up the taper of asset purchases months sooner than previously planned. So this is why the market had a bit of a turn yesterday, because Jerome Powell came out and said that the inflation is no longer transitory, meaning that it's no longer just like the same as it has been in the past. It came and it shot the market a little bit, but what he actually said doesn't lean either way into any kind of decision. People were uncertain, and they think that it might mean they might taper further or sooner, but it also could mean that he's just recognizing that inflation is going to have to be more than 2% going forwards, and they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. There's been nothing confirmed either way. The next massive bit of news is this. Naidig or Naidig plans to bring Bitcoin to thousands of banks in the US in 2022. Thousands of banks. In the past year, Naidig has had many conversations with banks about integrating Bitcoin, according to the CMO. Guys and girls, like thousands of banks are going to have the opportunity to hold Bitcoin through Naidig. It's known for partnering with traditional financial companies to expand Bitcoin's reach. It's absolutely incredible what we're seeing, honestly. Over the course of next year, we plan to bring Bitcoin to hundreds, if not thousands, of banks around the country, and the first banks are coming online right now. It's insane. It's insane. This does lead to more towards an extended cycle for me. If banks start custodying Bitcoin, maybe even buying some to sell it on as an asset to their customers, the floodgates are just going to open, guys. And finally, this really, really lit my morning up. I'm not going to lie to you. Grayscale says SEC broke the law by rejecting Bitcoin spot ETF applications. Grayscale has written a letter to the SEC in which it argues that the agency is breaking the law, discriminating against Bitcoin spot ETFs while approving futures ETFs. The letter comes 3 weeks before the day that the SEC is expected to give its verdict on the Bitcoin spot ETF for Grayscale. So basically what's happened is Grayscale have come to the SEC and said, by approving only the futures ETFs and not the spot ETFs, you're breaking some, I think it's, what was it, APA? Is it? APA legislation. Let's have a look. The SEC rejection is fine. The two governed primarily Securities Act. No, it's not that. I read it earlier. I actually put, basically, yeah, the SEC, they're saying that the SEC are giving the opportunity to big firms to manipulate the futures price of the Bitcoin by using the futures ETF. Grayscale are trying to convert their Grayscale trust fund into a spot Bitcoin ETF, and they have the decision for that on the 24th of December, which is obviously Christmas Eve. Could we get an early Christmas present in the SEC saying yes, Bitcoin ETF, spot ETF approved? That would really send the market rocking for Christmas. I would love to wake up or wake up on Christmas Eve and see that news. Wow, that would make my Christmas. I would be buzzing. I would be buzzing. But that's just something to bear in mind. We know the SEC do like to delay things, so can I even see a decision coming on the 24th? No. But you never know. They're getting a lot of pressure at the minute, the SEC. They've got the Ripple suit, Grayscale are after them, Coinbase basically saying that they could be going after them. We've got Terra saying that they're going after them as well. Something's got to happen, or Congress might step in. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, guys, with all that being said, hope you appreciate and enjoy this video. Like I was saying, I've got a lot of things coming. Also got an NFT project coming out soon. It's going to blow your mind what we're actually trying to do here, guys. But if you enjoyed the video, please drop me a like, comment, and subscribe if you don't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I post out my new videos. I've got that Jordan Harry interview coming out very, very soon, and I'll keep you all updated as to when that's going to come. So I hope you enjoy.